There we go. Okay, now it worked. Okay, I'll pop the chat out. Hello, hello. Kimberly Dunn, hello. The Ed Guardian. Buenos dias. Thank you, everyone. Good morning. Oh, afternoon in London, right? Hello. Yeah. Dragon Age hype. So I think when we watch it, I was debating on so I'm like talking like I've seen you forever, like, you know, like, cuz yesterday I did go live and I talked to quite a few of you. But today, for those of you that didn't see me yesterday, it's been a long time. You have to work at 10? The nerve of the people. Who this? Hello. Poland? Wow. Welcome, welcome, everyone. So yeah, we're gonna watch the gameplay. I wasn't gonna put the gameplay on screen because I was like, oh, if it screws up, people are gonna be watching. So we're gonna try it. This is how I have it. Hopefully this works. So if you want to watch it on here, then that's fine. I can't assure you that everything will look great and it will run. I wish I could, but I'm hoping it does run well on here. But we shall see. So have the actual gameplay, like the BioWare or the Dragon Age YouTube page, have it on hand just in case it doesn't work on here so that we could all watch it together. You're so tired. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're at work. I have it on TV and stream on phone. Excellent. You ain't missing nothing. Well said, Addie. Hello from Denmark. Hello. I always love seeing where you guys are from. One of the things that helped with my depression. Aw, running gamer. An ongoing battle. I feel you. I know. I feel you. I think a lot of people get it. So don't feel alone. You're not alone. You've started a routine that has really helped. That's so good. Aww. Well, I'm so glad my videos helped you. I know what that's like. I have some of those YouTubers as well where you just go back to them and watch them and it's like your cozy place. So I get it, and I'm so glad that I could have I was that for you. Hello from Romania. Wow. Poland. I love Poland. I've never been, but I love the Polish. Have always been very good to me, so I love the Polish. Oh, Arian as well. Missed your face. I missed all of your faces. You grew up watching me. Oh my god, that's so crazy. Durham, UK. Love the UK. I know, it's a trip, isn't it? 10 years ago. How crazy is that? Portugal. Ooh, I love me some Portugal. Greetings from Mongolia? Wow. Ulaanbaatar? Did I say that right? Desde Polonia. Wow. From North Carolina. Hey. Brussels. Oh my gosh. We literally have people everywhere. That's so cool. From a fellow Southern California. Hey. Southern California people unite. Oh my gosh. It's really you. Kind of. Oh, it's so good to be back. It really, really is. Denver, Colorado. Hey. It has been a very long time, hasn't it? I was looking on my channel, and I think we said yesterday it was like 2 years, 3 years. 3 years since I streamed the Mass Effect. I think my last stream was 3 years ago, and then my last video was 2 years ago, I believe. Hello, hello. 5 more minutes. Did you guys see the sneak peek for the gameplay? I really am sorry, but I do sound a bit snotty. So I apologize. I'm just getting over a cold, or a flu. I don't know what the hell it was, but it was not nice. The clothes hanger horns. I know. I miss those times. Those times just felt easier for some reason. Like it was just easier times, you know? They're bingo cards. We did write down. I wrote down 2 things yesterday for the bingo cards, because I was thinking of, someone said you should do a bingo card thing. For what to expect from today, the gameplay. And I have like a Skyhold place. We had said that if there was like a place that was like Skyhold, so they should probably mention that today, if there is. So like a Skyhold place. I was doing some math with the short story, oh, what's it called? The Flame Eternal on the website, on the BioWare website. They did that's where you first get a glimpse of Emmerich, the necromancer. And it starts by saying 30 years ago in 922 Dragon, which places it the present in 952 Dragon, which is 8 years after Trespasser. So we're thinking, or I'm thinking, that Veilguard's going to take place about 8 to 10 years after Trespasser. That was another one. Someone said that it was going to be only 2 companions now instead of 3, so like Mass Effect. You're just here for the smile. Good morning, everyone. We are almost there. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes for the gameplay. I did see the sneak peek. It's very dark. It looks good though. The visuals look good. They didn't show much, but the environment looked very nice. So I am so excited for this. Oh, come on. I am rooting for them. I am rooting for them. They have to nail it. They have to nail it. You like my mug? Hey! Queen all the way. The one and only queen. Oh my god, 60 seconds. Oh, let's switch to the other view. Okay. Okay, I hope this works on my stream because I have it. I hope it works. Yeah, I've seen a lot that we should base it off of today, our feelings for the game, base it off today and not yesterday's trailer. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? Oh my god. Premiere will begin shortly. I'm gonna lower it a little bit. You guys let me know if you could hear it and everything. You should be able to. Or if you want me to just mute it, just let me know in the chat. Mass Effect buddy, hey! Do we have to refresh this? Should we refresh it? It's just taking its turn. Come on, BioWare. Come on. You got this. Knock it out of the park. Oh my god. Okay. So there's no sound yet. Wait. There is. I'm gonna lower it a little. You like the name Dread Wolf better, really? I think Veilguard sounds kind of cool because I think that's the name for us. You know, like it was the Inquisition, and now it's the Veilguard, and I kind of like being the guard of the Veil. That kind of sounds cool. Oh, this feels like old times, doesn't it? Oh, I'm so excited. Central Time is a bit ahead. Oh, really? Do you know, Ahmed, I agree. They should get rid of the. It should just be Veilguard. Dragon Age Veilguard. Yeah, I agree. Hans Zimmer is doing the music. You're kidding though, right? This is a trap. That's a trap. There's no sound. I lowered it. So let me know if you could hear this. Okay, good. So I just lowered it. I'm lowering it just until it starts. Oh, Veilguard assemble. Oh. Come on. Trevor Morris? I don't know actually. Imagine Inon Zur comes back. Imagine though. Rolando, it's good to see you all. Like, seriously, I'm so glad. I know, Scout Harding, yay! Also, someone was saying yesterday, I saw in the chat, or not in the chat, in the comments, 30 seconds, in the comments for the trailer, someone was saying, I wonder if Varric is an advisor or a companion. So we saw in the little sneak peek for the gameplay, he is a companion, which I'm glad about, because I always love me some Varric. Oh my god, here we go, guys. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna try to be as quiet as possible because I don't want to be interrupting.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
Nev. I was calling her Neve. Rook. That's who you play. You could choose your backstory, right? You could be a Grey Warden and stuff.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the Veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Halt!
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go!
Yeah, it's Minrathous.
Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza.
Watch out! Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the Veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
And when the Veil comes down completely?
Then the whole world is going to look a lot like this. Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
Come on, show us some combat.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Yeah.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the Veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
What about you two? Are you okay?
Okay, that's pretty much like...
We're good, but we need to move.
Agreed. Solus isn't waiting, neither can we.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Rook, you're with the Shadow Dragons. I figured you'd know Minrathous better than I do.
Sure, but Minrathous is huge, and this is nowhere near my neighborhood. I can try.
Don't worry, scouting's my specialty. Follow me.
Oh god, I hope they show more.
Eyes up! We've got company!
Demons, here they come.
Okay, so you can't switch from characters? Looks like you could only be one your character. I'm lowering the volume.
That's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. Patch yourselves up if you need it.
You are in violation of Imperial order.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the Veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process. Venatory cultists!
I hate these assholes. Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
More intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren!
So far the combat looks more like Dragon Age 2. I haven't seen any tac cam, but still early times.
All citizens must remain indoors until the magical anomaly is fully contained.
Oh, come on. Guess we're sliding down.
They're allies of Neb Gallus! Kill them all!
Okay.
Barictetras! The Venatori own these streets!
Was that Dorian? What?
Venatori, take your revenge!
Alright, Harding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Both of you have done some work for the Shadow Dragons.
Isn't that a coincidence?
Some old friends said if I was working in Tevinter, the Shadow Dragons are worth trusting.
We haven't got a lot of time. Varric said you had a lead on Solus?
You get right to the point. I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
All citizens in the Canal District must remain in their homes.
Definitely not Dorian. The team discovered Solus.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
Yeah, it does look like we do have 3 party members. At least we do here.
I thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Dragon Age 2, yeah.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
The ability was used to issue commands. Okay, okay.
Watch the lightning!
They need to start showing more abilities. Like, you've only got one little ability there. Like, right here.
Pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
Come on, Varric. We didn't come all this way just to talk to him.
He was my friend, Rook. I gotta try to reach him. But if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons.
Rook, take care of the team for me.
Wait a minute.
Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not
Chuckles.
interrupting.
Let's buy him some time.
I don't like
Varric
that.
is getting through to Solus.
We better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
Cause if Varric dies,
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Let's go, Hardy. Nev, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
Stand your hesitance. Whatever now must be done. This is being passed to comprehension.
Why? Why tear down the veil? Knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling! We need to push it!
I'm with you.
Together! Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall. Push!
Oh, I see. It's like that one Doctor Strange. What was it? Was it the Doctor Strange movie or the Spider-Man movie where he's doing this thing and he messes up and it causes the whole mayhem? So that was it? Okay, ooh. We got a lot to talk about.
Supercharge your business with the all-new
No, go away,
Shopify.
Shopify.
Point of Sale. The all-in
Hell to the no. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this. Hold on. We got lots to talk about. Hold on. Let me just hide this. Okay. Far From Home. Yeah, it looks like like now Solus is gonna be like, this is all your fault because you dropped the statue on me and it broke everything. He was like, I had it under control. It was like it did feel a lot like the beginning of Inquisition. Because do you remember when you find Solus, he's doing something like he's like he was fighting demons, I think, or something. I don't know. It just feels like it messed up, and now it's like, this is all your freaking fault. Okay. Panic. So I was trying to see the chat, and a lot of people were not very happy. There was people that weren't happy, and other people that were like, okay, this is not bad. This is not bad. So what I saw, now it should be on YouTube, right? This is what I'm trying to think of. I kind of want to go back and look at the ability wheel, because that ability wheel is really important. Okay. So what did I write down? I wrote down, they shouldn't have mixed story with gameplay. They should have made it a gameplay, not trailer. I think they should have had people playing it. That they didn't kind of makes me a bit worried, because it's like, okay, can you play this? Are you willing to show this live, being played live, or is it really not there yet to be played live? Like, is it not ready to be played live? That this was a pre-recorded thing isn't very, it's very typical. It's not rare, because they did do this with Inquisition. But I think they should have showed way more gameplay, like in depth, like talk about it, you know, not just here's the wheel and then it's like, okay, wait, what? They showed way more story than they did anything, and the story isn't like my main priority right now, because it's like, okay, yeah, you know, BioWare can do a story, they can mess it up too. But really, they'd have to try really, really hard to mess up the story that they had set up in Inquisition. Revolution, you don't think it's no longer story driven? I don't know. Did you get that from the gameplay? I'm gonna pull this up just a second. Okay, yes it is. I'm gonna pause. They were skipping a lot. Now in the very beginning it did say that this was very early on, so I'm guessing that this is very, very much like the very beginning, the introduction part of the game, because now they've established Varric has lost Bianca. What is he gonna do? He's probably gonna create something else. I was like, if BioWare right now shows a death scene and it's Varric, there's no forgiveness. Like, just not. No forgiveness. So it looked a lot like Dragon Age 2. But one thing that Dragon Age 2 had that I didn't see any of it here, but they should have gone into it, was Dragon Age 2, the crowd control. Someone, I think it was Revolution, was saying that there's no crowd control, there's no tanks and stuff like that. In Dragon Age 2, the control of your party was so good, because you would go into the settings and you would be meticulous in there. There was no tac cam, none of that. So you would do that in the settings. You would basically program your companions on how to react when something happened. So it was all if then statements. So if this happens, then that. And I thought that was so cool, because I was like, oh, this is like a type of companion control that I had never really known in a game. So that's what Dragon Age 2 had, which I didn't see in this. This kind of felt like the combat of Dragon Age 2 minus that immense control that you could have on your companions behind the scenes and have them react the way that you want to without taking control of them. Minus that, but the in-time combat was Dragon Age 2 and a little bit of Inquisition. So no more tac cam, but now you have this ability wheel, which you could issue abilities, or you could issue your companions the abilities. So it's kind of like tac cam, but not 100%. So I want to pull this up because I really want to look at it, because I didn't get to look at it well. Well, let's see, where is it? Here it is. Okay, I'm gonna pull it up on the screen real quick. There it is. Okay. Where does it say? Here, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this up here. Just a second. So it's muted right now, so you can't hear anything. I'm waiting for it to come to the part where the ability wheel comes up, but I want to see what you guys are saying. The dialogue didn't feel that good. No real standouts. Even Solus didn't speak his usual flowery way. What's wrong with me? Yeah, I could see that. I mean, I think with Solus, I'm gonna give Solus a pass, because he was, trying to do this ritual thing. It was his same voice. The combat looks completely different, but I'm open for it. Rook's lighting ability. The combat looks... So here's what I loved about Dragon Age 2. Aside from the whole control that you had with your companions. Aside from all that, I loved the actiony combat in-game combat, like the fighting, like it is here. It was much more. It felt better than it did in Origins, because Origins was very RPG, like classic RPG-ish, right? Like it wasn't very it was almost turn-based. Like it almost felt, it wasn't very like snappy and like pa pa pa, you know, like this is, like Dragon Age 2 was, and like Dragon Age Inquisition was. So I do like that. I kind of wish that we had more control of our character, of the companions, because I like that kind of gameplay or that kind of combat. It looks like the major control is just of your character, which is very not Dragon Age. I haven't seen the ability tree yet. It didn't feel cinematic to you? The combat? What do you mean by cinematic? The UI in some places, it's very minimalistic, the UI. Now this is very early on, but I think BioWare would be... Okay, here it is. Okay, I'm gonna pause it. Use the ability wheel. Did I pause it? No. Okay, wait. Okay, baby. Okay, pause. Use the ability wheel to pause the action and choose from Rook's abilities. So you could choose, and then later it says that you could choose your companion's abilities, if I'm remembering correctly. Is that right? So I thought that this was one of the characters, this was the other character, and then the middle was Rook. But now I don't see that. I only see that this is kind of what Rook's. I think BioWare should have shown this wheel like full of abilities. That they haven't makes me a bit worried as to the how he wanted to say hi. As to the, what am I trying to say? The completion of the game. Do you know what I mean? Like how prepared are they to show the game? And it doesn't look like they're very prepared to show it. It seems like they showed something because they felt they had to, because it was like, okay, you have to show something. So they showed it, but it's not much. It's a lot, but not much, really. Do you know what I mean? Like they should have, like if they're gonna give us gameplay, they should give us gameplay and not story. Do you know what I mean? Like they should have been like, it should have been somebody playing the game and being like, okay, yeah, this is the new ability wheel. It's basically the new tac cam. Like you could, you know, they should have been explaining it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Sarah, is they should have shown it way further down. They should have, this tree or this wheel should have been full of abilities so that we could get an understanding of what this wheel does. Do you know what I mean? And like, okay, this side's Varric and this side's Nev, and you know what I mean? But this doesn't tell me anything. Unless the sides say anything. Navigate, change target, select, close, cancel. Okay, let's see where the wheel says something else. There's another part where the wheel comes up here. Okay. See, no. See, that doesn't say anything. It's basically one ability. Like, why did they show this without... Like, what the hell is all this? Like... Okay, so they use it, and it says, okay, static strikes, fire 2 bolts. Yeah, that means nothing to me. Right? Yeah, it's more like Mass Effect, which it suits Mass Effect. Dragon Age was always a bit more in-depth when it came to combos, right? Like your party combos. That wasn't really a Mass Effect thing. It was a Dragon Age thing, where it was like, okay, if I use Shield Bash, my mage is going to come in with a lightning bolt and it's going to do massive damage, right? Like, that's what you want in Dragon Age. Dragon's Dogma 2, the combat. Yeah. It's way more, I played a little bit of Dragon's Dogma 2. It plays more like Greedfall. Oh, God. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. It's like it almost feels right now, because like they said, it's very early on. I think they should have shown something way further in, minus the story, because nobody wants spoilers. So don't even think about showing story, because a lot of people don't even want to see it anyways, you know? So don't show story. They showed a lot of story, and I think because they don't have a lot to show when it comes to the gameplay, and that's worrying. I'm trying to find... There's another part. Like, look at all this. This is just all talking. I could bet you a lot of people were, like, muting this. Because it was like, I don't want to know. Like, nobody wants to... like, now we know that Bianca is broken in the beginning. And I kind of didn't want to know that. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to be, like, in the game. Not right now, because it doesn't mean anything to us right now. I'm not saying that it's bad, because I don't think it's bad. I'm just worried, because they showed something very, very early on. And to be like, we're gonna drop Dragon Age, the Veilguard, 15-minute gameplay. It's like, oh my god, okay. You know, the game's almost ready. But this, I wouldn't call this 15 minutes gameplay. Hi, Retro Vibe. I would call this maybe like... What? It was more story than anything. It was more cinematic. Would you say like maybe 50-50 gameplay and cinematic? This was like 7 minutes gameplay? Maybe even less? Oh, what's wrong, baby? Why are you crying? You want mama? Yeah, you want to be up here with mama? Yeah, like a dragon fight or... I mean, I think it looks good. It looks different. It's more stylized. The environments are very, very pretty. It sounds good. That they skipped around is fine. Like, that's what they should have done. All the text, that's what they should have done. They should have removed the cinematics and just been like, the group find Nev and they go to find Solace, blah blah blah, and then show more gameplay, show a little bit of banter, show them using freaking potions. I mean, you could see that they do use potions down here, but like, what else can you use? What other equipment do you have? You know, like, okay, here it is. Yes, the ability wheel is used to issue commands and direct your companions, locked at this early point in the game. Like, why? This is... More than anything, this has worried me because it's like, okay, they said that yesterday in the trailer, they said fall 2024, right? There's no way it's coming out in the fall. I could guarantee you 100%. 100%. Because they couldn't even show the ability wheel later, when it opens up later. This felt forced. They were not ready to show it. They were not. And that makes me sad, because it's like... Yeah, the game looks fine. It looks pretty. I don't think the visuals are always open. They could always change. It does look more stylized. I'm more worried about the gameplay than anything, because that's what's gonna make or break this game, is the gameplay. No matter how good the story is, if it's really boring gameplay, if it's a step down from Inquisition, that's not good. Oh gosh. You know, I kept saying, I was like, that today is going to be the deciding point, right? Like, yesterday was cute and all that. It was like, oh, okay, that's cute or whatever. But I was like, today, that's where it's going to be like, okay, are we gonna get a real Dragon Age game, or are we not? I think this can evolve into a good Dragon Age game. Should they have shown it yet? No. Because this is a first impression, and first impressions are so important. They should have waited. They should have waited until they could show this ability wheel in use with the other characters, because that they locked at this early point in the game. What? Like, that's what people want to see. How are you going to say that this is a gameplay, 15-minute gameplay, and you're not even going to show us how the party system works? Like, how weird is that? How weird is that? When that is what Dragon Age is about. It's the party system. So basically, this is what? Yeah, like Dragon's Dogma? Like... That's really disappointing. I mean, it was exciting and everything, and I'm so happy they're showing more. But they shouldn't have called this a 15-minute gameplay. They should have done a story trailer or something like that, and maybe cut out a lot of stuff. Yeah, this is Murphy. He wants to be with Mama, huh, Baba? Yeah. He's my baby. Give him more hugs. I know. Oh, he's a sweet boy. Yes, he's a sweet boy. What did you think, baby? Did you like it? I don't think he liked it. He's sleepy, but he wants mama cuddles. Yeah, they should have shown a little bit of the character creator. It should have been somebody playing. Even if it was pre-recorded. Like, they could pre-record it, have someone playing it, edit it, you know, because it's like, okay, it's maybe it's not ready, so it's like we don't want to show too much. I get that. Pre-record it, have someone playing it, have someone talking over it, saying this is this is that, this is changed from blah blah blah, you know, this doesn't work the same, now you do this, here's a little bit of how the equipment works, you know, maybe a little bit of crafting. Could we craft? Like, just a little bit. Not even a lot. You know what I mean? Like, just a little bit of the gameplay. A little bit of definitely how the party system works. Because how is that not part of the gameplay? That's like number one. People don't play Dragon Age to hack and slash. And that's what this was, basically. And, you know, if there's going to be only 2 companions, they could have said that. Or is there 3? Because sometimes in Dragon Age, someone would join in, right? And then you'd have an extra companion for, like, the time being. So is that the case here? Is it just 3 for a little while, and then later it's just 2? Like, did that change? Or is it not? Mike Gamble shared a photo of the wheel later in the game. Did he on Twitter? Let's see. Murphy, Mama's gonna put you down, okay, baby? Yeah, Trey, I think this game's gonna need to be delayed. And hopefully EA is okay with that. Because it needs to be delayed. If they didn't show the wheel in action with the characters, if they weren't even prepared to show that, that's that is worrisome. All right, let's see. Let's look for this picture. The cutscenes looked good. The new customizable ability wheel seen here in the early moments of the game will allow you to control your companion's attacks. Yeah, you said that, but how? Okay, you said Mike Gamble showed it, right? No, baby. Mama can't hold you right now. Let's see. Aha. Okay, let's see this. This is so edited. Oh my god. This is so edited. Okay, wait. How do I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save the image because it's cropped on my screen. Save it there, and then I'll... No, baby. Image. This one. Okay. All right. Okay, so I was right. It looks like, okay, Scout Harding's on the left. Nev is on the right. Is that Nev? No, that's not Nev. That's the other character. I don't remember her name. Or their name. But the other character. Okay, so one character here, the other character here. Okay, so the middle... Does Mike... Yeah, this looks really busy. Okay. Good thing it pauses it. So what is this? Can you see the cursor? You should be able to see my cursor. On the top. Bellara. Yes, that's right. Thank you, Heather. Like, they should have explained this. This looks cool. Like, I want to know how this works. See, like, this top bit? I don't know if you could see my cursor. You should be able to. Can you see my hand, the hand on my screen? You don't see my cursor. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Oh, I'm sorry. I am so... Ooh. I'm so... Ooh. You can't see my cursor. Oh, I'm so annoyed. Okay. You can't see it on images. Okay, well, here. I know. You could see it on here, right? No. Arg! See the top, the very top in the middle of the top where it has both characters. It have Scout Harding and Bellara together, and the swords are crossed. Like, what is that? Is that a combo? Like, if Scout Harding does this and Bellara does that, you get this combo? That's what I want to know, because if it is, then that's cool. I mean, it's super busy. But... combo opportunity. Okay. Okay, so we've got combos. Okay. But how do they work? I want to know how they work. This is... See, they could have done 15 minutes on just this. And that would have been so cool, because if this is bringing back the combos from Dragon Age 2 in a more, like, in a cleaner way, in an easier way, that would be awesome. I think the top wheel is to assign targets for the companions. Okay, so if I want Scout Harding, to attack, I'd go to Scout Harding. I'd click on Scout Harding. If I want both of them to attack, I click in the middle. And if I want just Bellara to attack, then I just click on her. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Combo opportunity. See, I want to know how that works. Let's see what Mike says. Tons of strategy using the new ability wheel. Okay. Should have shown it. They should have shown it. How cool would it have been? Okay, do you remember in Dragon Age 2 and sometimes in Dragon Age Inquisition, but in Dragon Age 2 when this was like my favorite thing. But I was a warrior, a sword and shield warrior. So I would do shield bash, and within, like, right when I did shield bash, the enemy would get, dazed or like stunned. And within like the first 2 seconds of that stun, I could have Meryl do an electric bolt. I forgot what it was called, like a lightning strike or something. And it would cause massive damage if you hit it within those 2-3 seconds of the enemy being stunned. If you missed that opportunity, you didn't get the damage points. When you actually hit that window, when you took advantage of the combo, it was the coolest thing on earth. Like, I would just go boom, and then I'd be waiting for Meryl, because you would set this up in the settings. I'd be waiting for Meryl, like, come on, Meryl, like, come on, just do it. And she would, send a lightning bolt or whatever it was, and the enemy would just go poof, like, you would get this like loud sound where it was like, I hit it. And it would do massive damage. And it made you feel like the king of the world. Where it was like, oh, yeah! Like, how cool would that have been if they showed that? Or like in Dragon Age Inquisition, when combos weren't huge in Dragon Age Inquisition, but there were like still some, a little bit. When your whole party, like when the sounds in Dragon Age Inquisition were so cool, because you'd be doing your thing, and then your mages would be, if you had 2 mages or whatever, your mage would be, I remember Dorian, all the mages had such great animations. Like, they'd be like twirling their staff and then like hitting it down, and you could just hear everything happening, and it would be like and you could see all the lights on the screen, and it was just the coolest thing, the coolest feeling. And then you'd push tac cam, and it would just pause everything, and you could see all the colors of everything happening, like of Dorian's purple and of Bianca being shot, and it was like this bluish color, and greens and everything, and it was so. Or like if Blackwell was doing his I forgot what it was, like shield wall. I think it was shield wall. And it was like these knights that would pop up. It was these like translucent red lights or knights. And they'd be all standing like that, like a wall. And it was like, it was the coolest thing. Like, that's what they should have shown. They should have shown like how they've evolved that. Like, this in action could have been mind-blowing. Like, the sounds, the colors, and everything. It could have been mind-blowing. And they didn't show it. Ooh. Ugh. Yeah, it feels like they wanted to show the graphics more, and even then, the graphics were the environments were pretty. The environments were pretty. The faces, I don't think a lot of people are happy with the faces. I don't really mind it. It's like, okay, they are different. They're more stylized, but I'm more interested in this, like in the gameplay. So you don't think they showed it? They didn't show. I know. You're right, Revolution. I think they did not show it for a reason. Exactly. That's what worries me. Is that, okay, yeah, Mike Gamble would be like, yeah, this is how it's gonna work, but like how this is completely edited. Like this is so edited. It might not even look like this. So that they couldn't even show that means that it's not ready. And for them to say that it's going to come out fall 2024, no, it's not. No, it's not. Eurogamer has released their first article about character customization. Ooh. Eurogamer. I think isn't Game Informer as well? I mean, I'm a bit disappointed because I would love to have seen actual gameplay. We didn't really see much. Like I can't say what the gameplay is like for Veilguard. Like is it more like Dragon Age Inquisition? Is it like Dragon Age 2? Is it like a little bit of mix of both? Is it different? You know, I can't say. Let me pull up Eurogamer, see if they have. So I'm pretty disappointed that they didn't show more. I'm more worried than anything. Because the game looks cool. I would love to play this game. But am I worried? Hell yeah, I'm worried. Because if this game is not great, that's going to be sad. That's going to be so sad. Still confused why they think DA fans want to play Mass Effect with a DA mod. Yeah, it's like, okay, they might both be BioWare games, but Dragon Age fans are so different to Mass Effect fans. Like, you could have Dragon Age fans that don't play Mass Effect. Because it's like, yeah, no, I don't like shooters, or I don't like games like that. I prefer to play, you know, with a bit more control. Because Mass Effect is different. And BioWare is a different place already. Like, there's so many people, there's so many new people, so many people that weren't on Dragon Age anymore. So I think it's gone through so many changes, like so many changes, that it's probably struggling. The rain looked good. Only got hands off. Looks like even journalists only got a hands-off demo of an hour and no new images shown. The bodies look soft modern. They did look very, I don't know if this is what you mean, but like very soft. Less sweaty. Hollywood guy, what do you guys rate this game overall? Just what you see. I rate it about 6 to 10. 6 out of 10, just me. From what I saw, gosh, it's gonna sound harsh, but maybe like a 4 out of 10. And only because we don't know anything. Not because it looked bad, but because it's like, well, I don't know what I'm getting myself into, so I'm just gonna say a 4. Because I don't know. Like, they didn't show us much. They showed us a lot of what we don't want to see, which is the story. Like, don't show us that. And I'm sure they showed it. They were like, oh, let's put some story in there because this is gonna make them go, ooh, oh my gosh, Bianca gets broken. But it's like, we don't want to know that right now. Like, that's not what's important to me right now. What's important to me is what kind of game am I gonna play? Like, the gameplay. You missed the sweaty skin of Inquisition. I think that was Nick. Nick did the details on the skin. It did look like they used abilities with a hotkey sometimes during the video. Probably. Most likely. No interactions with citizens in the streets. I mean, it did show in the very beginning, it did show somebody, like a character, an NPC on the street. Like, right when you enter, right when they got into Minrathous, there was somebody, like, sitting on the ground, and it said X to interact, I guess, or something. So you can talk to people on the street. I just don't think they did. The writing was so on the nose. The writing, I didn't see, the writing I didn't really notice too different. It reminded me a lot of the very beginning of Inquisition. So I don't think the writing, I mean, there are a lot of writers that are gone. Like Mary Kirby, the writer of Varric, is not there anymore. But I didn't notice anything different. At least for that early on. Like, you don't really get banter until later. You were getting, like, you know, your typical Varric's talking to you and telling you what you're gonna do and, you know, who this person is, because Nev is from the comics. So her Varric and Harding already know each other coming in. So that's why they were kind of just like, oh, hey, what's up? Solus is a generic villain now. Do you think? I think Solus could be a really cool villain. But they've got to do it right. Because they could get it really wrong. I don't want to believe that they would. I think the story, I'm not worried about the story. I mean, I'm slightly worried about the story because the story needs to be great. And that's what makes Dragon Age what it is. But I think what will make or break it is the gameplay. Because if the gameplay is boring or if it doesn't feel well, like it doesn't feel good, or if the UI is like in it just doesn't feel good, I'm not gonna finish. I'm gonna give up on it. Like, that's what makes me give up on games is the gameplay, the UI, sometimes the story as well. But like I said, they have to really try hard to mess it up with Dragon Age, because it's like, how do you get that wrong? Like, it's all there. How do you get the story wrong? It's all, like, I could write it. Like, let me write it. And I could get it to you. So I don't think the story is a huge... I'm not too worried about it, because it's like, you can't mess that up. If you do, like, then BioWare is gone. BioWare is not what it's always been. Remember how funny the characters used to be? Oh, absolutely. The banters were some of the best writing. So I don't doubt that that's gonna be here. We were saying last night that hopefully it's not joke after joke after joke after joke, you know, where you're just smothered with funny because it's Varric and funny is Varric. I don't think that's I didn't see any of that in the gameplay. It felt very Dragon Age-y when it came to the story. At least the cinematics, it felt like Dragon Age to me. Like the beginning, right? Because the beginning is never... You never get what you get later in the beginning. Right? Like, the really great banters that you get in Dragon Age always are later. They're never in the beginning. In the beginning, it's always like, okay, here's what's happening, and everyone's focused on that. So you're not going to get much of banter in the beginning. At least in the very beginning, in the intro, which I think this is the intro. It's a 9-year time jump. Okay, well, see, that's what I was saying yesterday. I was pretty much right. In The Flame Eternal, the short story on the website, on the BioWare website, where Emmerich, it's a short story about Emmerich, the necromancer, one of the companions. It starts off by saying 30 years ago in 922 Dragon, which places it 30 years ago means that in the present it's 952 Dragon, which is 8 years after Trespasser. So I was like, okay, this is Veilguard probably takes place between 8 and 10 years after Trespasser, which kind of is kind of typical, the 10-year jumps. You know, when we started Dragon Age 2, there was a bit of a 10-year jump in that as well. I know Bianca, I didn't really want to see that. Like, I didn't want to know that Bianca's dead, broken. Now we could romance Varric, hey! It's like Varric romance, what's it called? Oh god, Varric romance, Aw, thank you, Revolution. It's like time to move on. Okay, finally. Thank you, Solus. Oh my god. It's like, I'll make you a new crossbow and you could call it Rook. I'm so scared they're gonna kill Varric. Oh my god, they better not. They better not. They can't. You just can't. You saw the Dragon Age anime, the one Absolution? That one? That was pretty good. Oh, do you know what? I didn't even look. Someone said yesterday. I have to look. Yesterday, someone said Varric's chest hair is gone, and I was like, there's no way. There's no way. Okay, here's a good picture, I think. No, the chest hair's still there, right? I mean, he does look like he's waxed, though. Varric, did you get rid of the chest hair? There's no way. He does look like he's waxed. Wait. Why would you do that, Varric? Okay, I don't see anything. We need him in the light. Varric, you're scaring me. Wait. Oh, when he's with Solus. Wait, hold on. Come on, Varric. Where are you? I know he's more brown, huh? The hair instead of blonde. Although I think it's just the lighting. Oh, though he's kind of like Salt and Pepper though. Oh, I love Varric. Pause. I don't see chest hair. What the freak? Why? Varric, are you shaving? Yeah, he put it to his beard. I mean, there's a little bit, but it's not prominent like it used to be. Aw, Harding and Varric. I kind of ship them, though. They're so cute. Harding's all short. And Varric's a little bit taller than her. It's so cute. No, but Varric's mine, though. Sorry, Harding. I'll kill you, girl. Oh. Sponsored by Manscaped. What was the name of that one? Oh my god, what was her name? The one in Dragon Age Inquisition, the little dwarf. Oh god, what was her name? The one that was in Skyhold. She was the one that did your crafting. Does Harding have a girlfriend? How do I not remember? Oh yeah. Okay, good. Dagna, that was it. Yes. Dagna, she was so cute. I love Dagna. Yeah, Dagna, yeah, she was so cute. I loved her. Like, she was extra small, like smaller. I always thought she was a little bit smaller, which was so cute to me. She was the one that was in Origins, right? She was the one that was in the Chantry. Wasn't she? No, was she? Oh my god, I don't remember now. Yeah, from Origins, right? Dagna and Sarah get together. Did they? God, I don't remember. Friends of Red Jenny. The one who studied with the circle. Yeah. Oh, I like her so much. She was so cute. She wanted to go to the Tower of Magi. Yeah, that was so good. I love that. Aww. I really hope that this game is good. I really have hopes. I'm more worried than I was yesterday though. I wasn't even worried yesterday because the trailer was like, okay, whatever. That was cute or whatever, but that they showed such little gameplay here, like it worries me. Oh, there it is! The Jester lives! Did you see it? Okay, it's just really low. It's really low down. Aw, Varric. You know things have been bad when Varric grows a beard. Aw, I miss Varric. I really... I am rooting for them. How could you not? You know what I mean? Like, I wish them all the best because this series, this game is worth it. You know what I mean? Like, how can you not wish for the best? You know what I mean? Like, I can't not want to know how this turns out. You have to turn on RTX to see the chest hair. It's HD only. Ultra. I'm not sure the Solus reveal was altogether sensible. Yeah, I think they shouldn't have shown that. It was very, very similar to the beginning of Inquisition, where they showed, or you could hear, what's his name, Corypheus, where they showed basically the bad guy in the beginning. But I guess that's how... I don't know. I mean, I feel like this made Solus look like a gray villain. Where it's like, okay, well, is Solus really the bad guy? Like, maybe he's not the bad guy. Because he wants to fix it. And he's like, you know that I wouldn't... If there was another way, I wouldn't... You know, I would have found it, or like, this is the only way to fix it, or like, because it's like, yeah, he was part of our group. He was always the oddball out, you know, but you kind of want to, you almost, and those are the best villains, I think, for me. It's like, you almost want to believe them, where you're like, I mean, okay, I guess, like, is it, you know, like, you kind of want to, like, you want to be Varric. You want to go over there and talk to him. Be like, what the hell, bro? If they'd have shown Vivienne, for example, trying to destroy the veil, maybe. I think they had, I mean, I don't think they had to show any of it in this, but I think the game probably, when you're playing it, you kind of want to know what the hell Solus is even doing, you know, like, and that he's like, no, I have to fix it, or I could fix it, and like, trust me, Varric, and you know, like, but then you find out, you know, that he's the trickster, basically, he's the liar. So it's like, how can I believe you right now? Like, how is this the right thing to do? But I almost was like, I almost felt for Solus in that moment where he says, you know, that I would have found another way if I knew there was another way. And I love that. I love that he's still, because he was your companion. Like, that's where I really, really want this game to work, because it's like what they set up in Inquisition is like, it's all there. Like, just deliver it. It's all freaking there. You took a companion, which I think is amazing. You took a companion, and made them the villain, or at least seem like the villain. And I think that's so cool. Yeah, like, he's almost like, what's her name? I guess like Morgan. Similar, very similar to Morgan, where you were like, what is she up to? Like, can I trust Morgan or not? Very, very similar to Morgan, but with, I mean, I guess you could say Morgan has very strong powers as well. But like, but not like Solus, like he's the Dread Wolf. So I'm really curious to know. I mean, they did do this on purpose to get us hooked with the story. I think they showed more story. The story was stronger, or they showed more of the story, like a lot of stuff that we were like, oh my god, Bianca broke, or oh my god, there's Solus, like, oh my god, is Varric gonna die? You know, there was a lot more of when it came to the story and not the gameplay. But I think that was a ruse. That was BioWare's strategies. That was BioWare's strategy to get us hooked. Where it's like, look, guys, it is gonna be a really good game. But consider myself hooked. I am hooked, but I'm worried, because what they showed is not gameplay. Oh, Nick, absolutely, it's going to be, absolutely, there's no way that this is going to be ready in the fall, because they couldn't even show the full ability ring, or whatever the hell they're calling it. Like, this thing, Mike Gamble posted this image and said, yeah, this is how the ability circle thing is gonna work. And it's like, yeah, that would have been really nice to see in the gameplay, in this 15-minute gameplay, how the companions, how the gameplay companion combat works. Like, this would have been really nice to see, but I bet you it's not ready. It's not ready to be shown. It's probably buggy. It probably doesn't work well. It probably doesn't look good. Because why else? Why not show it? This could have got a lot of people excited. Instead, they showed Bianca getting broken. The purple is a bit neon, isn't it? I mean, I like neon colors and purple and stuff, but a whole screen of purple neon is a bit, ooh, like, ooh, girl. Um, dude, your stream has 3 big purple neon lights. I know. Here's me saying, "Ooh, this purple. Ooh, ooh, it's so bright." And there's 3 of them there. I mean, I did say I did like purple neon, but I don't like it in my face. Like, I wouldn't put that right here. That would hurt my eyes. It is very crowded, isn't it? And it looks very limited, doesn't it? Like someone's saying three abilities. I mean, I guess you could choose which abilities you map. You must have. They should have shown the ability tree. Like, be like, okay, yeah, these are the ones that you could only map 3, but you could have a range of all these. I mean, I'm sure you could. I'd be surprised if you didn't have this huge ability tree for all the characters. That would be really weird for them to get rid of that. So you don't change, no, you don't switch characters. It doesn't look like it. It looks like you just play your character, Rook, and you do choose, like here, see, you only have control of him, but when you pull up the ability tree, which I think is like tac cam, because it pauses it, you can choose the abilities of your other characters, but maybe it's only the abilities that combo. Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe you can't just choose whatever ability. You could only choose the ones that combo with whatever you have. That would make sense why there's only maybe 3. It does kind of look like a Batman Arkham, doesn't it? Like, very... I mean, it's dark. It's Minrathous. It's Tevinter, so it should be dark. I would have liked to see maybe a different environment, a little lighter. See what that looked like. I think they messed up by just showing a quest, basically. Like, well, I know this is the beginning, but it's like, you know, a section of your first quest or whatever. Find Nev. The end of the beginning. Yeah, that sounds like how it starts, and then you look for Nev. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It looks fine. I just would like to know more. I want to know more about the abilities. I want to know how they work. I want to know how you control your characters. I want to see this. I want to see this in action. This was prologue for character backstory. There was a little bit of that, wasn't there? Because I read that you could choose, so where it says Rook. Or is it? When it introduces Rook right here. Okay, let me pause that. So Rook level 1 rogue. And someone did say it looks like they merged archer and dual wielding, which is okay. I'm all right with that. Like, as long as they make it work, I'm okay with that. It looks cool, looks okay. Backstory. So the backstory, you could be, I think 3. It correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you could be one of 3. You could be a shadow dragon, which is what Nev is, and I believe they're like detectives, and they kind of look for the truth of whatever injustice is happening or whatever. You could be a crow, like, what's his name? Not Fenris. I forgot his name. Oh my god, I forgot his name. In Origins. There are 6 factions. Wow, okay. I think I did see that. Where didn't they, was it on Twitter? Zevran. Thank you. So yeah, you could be a crow like Zevran. You could be a Grey Warden. You could be, what else is there? Archer subclass no longer exists since arrows are limited now. You can see it restock. Oh, really? Oh. Okay. Crow, Grey Warden, and Shadow Dragon are the ones confirmed so far. Okay, so that's what I saw. I've been seeing that Duncan died for this. I saw that yesterday as well. Like, this is what Duncan died for. I miss Duncan. Duncan was such a great character. We can be a warden. Yeah, I think that's the one I'm gonna choose. I mean, depending on what the other 3 are, what would it be? I bet. Okay, let's guess what the other 3 are. I think one of them's gonna be like a Chantry member. Oh, wouldn't it be Templar, Seeker, the Kunari? What were they called? There was different types of Kunari too, I think. I've been away from this too long, and it makes me sad. Oh, you saw Grey Warden, Crow, Veil Jumper. I did read that. Shadow Dragon, Lord of the Kuhn, yeah. The Kuhn and the Al-Sharak, or what was it called? Ben Hesroth. Talvashoth. There's like so many. Lord of Fortune and the Morn Watch. Okay, so these are things that we don't even know. Talvas something. Talvashoth, yeah. Now the Talvashoth and the Ben Hesroth, and then there was the wasn't there another one? No, Ben Hesroth and the Talvashoth. So we're not even, so it's not even any of them, any that we know. I think some of them were in the comics, right? God, I read those comics like way back when. Yeah, some of them are new. Like the Shadow Dragon came with the Missing, I think. The comic where Nev is introduced. The Missing. That's where we learned about the Shadow Dragon. And then the Crows we know. The Grey Wardens, obviously. I think that's what I would choose. Because I love the Wardens. The Morn Watch. What is that? I'm gonna look it up, see if that was in the comics. Morn Watch. That sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? I wonder. That almost sounds like something that the Necromancer would be. Isn't it? A Veil Jumper. That's what's her name? Bellara? Because it says when they introduce her, it says Veil Jumper, which also sounds really cool. Lords of the Fortune. I wonder if each character, oh, here it is. Mornwatch. The Mornwatch serve as the elite guardians and keepers of the Grand Necropolis. Okay. And its sacred repository of the dead. They also deal with magic that has gone awry, especially as related to Neveran funerary. Okay, so like from Navarra. Rights and corpse possession. The Morn Watchers have absolute authority over funerary dead. That's really cool. So I think that's what Emmerich is. Yeah. Known members: Emmerich Volkaren, Johanna, that's his I don't, not sidekick, but like partner. Oh my god, I just realized something. Okay, I have to show you something. Okay, I just realized something. I just put two and two together. What was it called? The Flame Eternal. Is he Cassandra's uncle? No, the uncle, what did she call him in that one banter? Uncle with the oh my god, what was that called? Uncle something with the something hands. Do you remember? It was a banter between Cassandra and Varric. That's not him. Okay, let me pull this up. Look at this. Okay. This is Emmerich, the guy, right? That's the necromancer. And the girl next to him, the one with the one to the side, is Johanna. That's his partner, his not romantic, but like his I guess assistant. This story is not long. It's pretty short. It's good though. You should, if you haven't read it, it's worth a little read, because you get a little bit of who and what this guy does, and I really like him. Okay, so this girl over here to his left, our right, she's got these glasses, right? And he's his assistant. Look at this. Just a second, I'm pulling it up. Let's see, hopefully this works. It doesn't, great. Okay. Do you see, freaking A. I'm gonna have to do it the long way around. You should have some music. Should I pull up the Dragon Age? Yeah, I'll have some music. Hold on. I'm gonna be ending soon. But just to give it a little spice. Hopefully I don't get copyright. Oh, you know which one? What's it called? This one. I love this song. Okay, I'm gonna try to lower it a little bit. Can you guys hear that? I love this song. It gives me the feels. Especially when it's like it picks up when you see Skyhold. Oh my freaking god. Okay, I'm still looking for this picture, right? Found it. Right here. Oh. Oh. That song is so good. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so I've found the point that I wanted to make. Okay, so his I guess I could play this in the background. It's pretty loud, but so the point I wanted to make was Emmerich and his partner or his sidekick, this Johanna. In this image, there's Emmerich right there. I don't think you could see my cursor, but you know where Emmerich is, right? Next to him is a skeleton with goggles. Do you see that? Do you see that? What if that's Johanna? That's his partner. She probably died. What if Johanna is that skeleton? And he's... Oh my god. Like, okay, so that would be so cool. Okay, watch. So... Johanna dies somehow, and Emmerich just has her with him because he's a necromancer. He just brings her back to life. Oh my god, that's gonna be so cool if that's how it is, and he's just with her. Manfred is the Skelly? Really? Articles have been saying that's his skeleton butler. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh my god. Damn. Okay, so it's not. Never mind. Manfred. Dude, how funny is that? It's like, oh no, that's just my skeleton butler. Doesn't everyone have one? Dang it, I thought it was her. Oh, never mind. I mean, it's still a skeleton butler. I think that's hilarious. Oh well. If you guys haven't read this, definitely read it. This is where it places the time frame. See where it says 30 years ago in 922. Places it in 955, I think it was. 952, sorry. Johanna didn't have a last name. I think she did. He's Emmerich Volkaren. And Johanna Hasenkos. Hasenkos. Maybe some other maybe some other colleague. Yeah, one of his other colleagues. When you're friends with Emmerich, you never truly die. And he reanimated him. Yeah, I think out of all the characters, out of all the companions so far, the one that I really want to know more about is Emmerich, number one. Number one is Emmerich, and probably the mage killer, Lucanus. He was also in, I think, was it Tevinter Nights? The book, the short stories? I think it was Tevinter Nights. What is he? He's like they call him the mage killer because he killed, I think there was like 40 or 50 mages. This was in one of the short stories. Lucanus. Della Morte. I don't know. He's a master assassin. Okay, he's a crow. That's what it was. He's a crow. So one of his hits was to go to this like party or something like that where it was like some show where they had like all these wigs and stuff. I'm gonna turn this off because it's not he has wings. Wait, who has wings? Lucanus? What? Oh, right. Well, he was a mage killer because he killed a bunch of mages that were demons, basically. And I think they probably kill him, or he probably killed them. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I read this comic. I haven't read the short stories to Winter Nights though. Yeah, it's in a comic. They actually called him I don't know why they call him the Mage Killer on here, because his moniker is, well, not moniker, but they they people gave him the nickname the Demon because there was like blood magic going on in this place, and all the mages were like demons, and there was just demons everywhere. Yeah, Lucanus did fake his death in I think Tevinter Nights. The Wake. The short story The Wake. So he was in Tevinter Nights. And he has a cousin named Ilario. He accepted a contract in Tevinter's premiere for Tevinter's premiere wig maker and Venatori blood mage. So there was like all these blood mages in this place just drinking red lyrium. So they were all Venatori and just all crazy. He defeats the abominations, takes some injuries. And then the wigmaker job is too big to be hushed up, and Lucanus is nicknamed the Demon. So that they call him the Mage Killer. I was like, okay, is that because he killed a bunch of mages that were abominations? And they're just like, yeah, you killed a bunch of mages. But they were abominations. He kills Venatori. That's why they call him the Mage Killer. Right. So it's not like he kills mages. He just killed a bunch of, I think it was like 40 people there was like 40 people that died. But they were all abominations. They were all crazy. So I think maybe they twisted the story where it's like, oh, he's the Mage Killer or whatever. You know, kind of like The Witcher, the Butcher of Blaviken. I assumed his death was real because now he has wings. I feel like those wings are not real because he did fake his death. At some point, Lucanus is believed to have died. Members of the Antivan Crows, including Viago and Tea, set up a wake for him. His cousin Ilario becomes deeply affected by his death and gets drunk while constantly ruminating on childhood memories of him and Lucanus. And this is in the short story The Wake. But I think those wings are probably like an indication that he's a crow, like just almost like a cape, maybe. Lucanus wings. Is that even gonna bring anything up? Oh yeah, here we go. I don't think those are real wings if I'm looking at the correct image. I think it's like he's a crow, so he's got wings, but it's like a cape or something that just goes whoosh, which sounds kind of cool. So yeah, I'm really interested in him. He looks cool. The Emmerich, super cool. Love the idea about him. And the Grey Warden, because that guy comes with a little baby griffin, and that's mine. I'm just saying. So I am intrigued. What did I miss? The gameplay. You could find it on YouTube though. You could if you didn't watch it. Oh my god. I need to blow my nose. Oh. It looks like Inquisition with mods, do you think? Oh, have you guys seen this picture? Wait. They're like sitting around a little table. Eurogamer. Damn, get his Taylor's number, I know, right? It's like, I know a guy that got a cape from you and it looks like wings. Can I get that? The last flight. Oh yeah. Do you know those older Dragon Age books were really good? I haven't read To Enter Nights, but I am gonna get it because I think it's a compilation of short stories, isn't it? I haven't read it though. You can see his wings at 1:44 in the reveal trailer. In the background, they look kind of metallic. Is this was for yesterday's trailer? Or where they reveal him? Dragon Age Veilguard. They should drop the. Like why even have the? Someone was saying, I don't like the in Veilguard. They should just say Dragon Age Veilguard. Okay, let me... Hurting. I hate these little reveals. They were kind of stupid. I didn't see any. See, I think it's just his cape. He looks cool though, doesn't he? I think he looks cool. That Balara is kind of, I hate her introduction, but it's kind of weird. A veil jumper. What was that? Like, tentacle that pulled her back in? Like, what is that? I want to know what that is. Oh, here's Emmerich. He's so cool. Oh, is this the Grey Warden with the baby? Yeah, look at him. Oh, he's so cute. Davrin is the warden. I wonder what his pet is called. Oh yeah, look. There's the chest hair. Okay. Okay. No need to sound the alarms, everyone. 1:44. Okay. I wonder if it's an ability. It's probably an ability. Oh, yeah. Is that him, though? It is, huh? There he is again. Now I'm curious. What is that? You're right. He does have wings. What is that? He's not a mage, right? So in the... Looks like an ability. Lucanus has slight magical powers. Yeah, there's in his it says that whenever he's close to the veil or something like that, his eye twitches or something like that. Right here. When something taps into the fade, Lucanus feels an itch in the back of his eyeballs. So he does have some kind of connection to the fade, which is also very interesting, especially with those wings. Like, what? Dude, I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't excited, because I am excited. But I'm worried. I'm scared. Because I feel like I've given my baby to somebody that, like, it, you know how you feel like you're kind of like, oh my god, please don't drop it, or like, please don't kill it. Please don't break it. You know, like, that's how I feel like it's gonna, like, someone's gonna drop it. Oh. Possessed, maybe. Ooh, maybe. New info on the Dragon Age site. Dragon Age, is it dragonage.com? Yes. News? This one. Oh, okay. I need to read this. This video from the first moments of the game is just the tip of the iceberg. And there's so much more to discover on this epic journey. You'll explore Thetis, uniting a cast of, yes, romanceable. Is it Varric, though? Companions, as hopefully not all of them, as you fight against ancient elven gods. In the crafted, character-driven RPG, you'll visit meticulously crafted biomes and beautiful regions, some that you've only heard whispers about in Dragon Age lore, including Rivain, Weishaupt, Arlathan, Minrathous, and the Deep Roads. We've been to the Deep Roads, to name a few. We'll have a lot more coming this summer as we fully detail what's in store. You'll begin by diving into the character creator. You'll choose your class, lineage, gender, overall appearance, and more. Lineage? Is that background? Choosing which faction Rook is part of will unlock different narrative, dialogue, and gameplay interactions. Right, so that's very much like the previous Dragon Age games. You know, like if Hawk was... whatever Hawk was... If he was funny, or if he was a mean Hawk, or, you know, he would answer differently. Or also like in Origins, depending on your background. Combat is another area that has a lot of depth to it, both in how you choose to defeat your enemies and its progression throughout the game. The game will support various skill levels, but at its core, Dragon Age, the Veilguard, has fluid moment-to-moment combat where you can choose between 3 classes, warrior, mage, or rogue, each having their own advanced specializations. There's also a layer of tactical depth for those who want it to dig in, which we really didn't get to cover in the video. Yeah, no Our new customizable ability wheel will help you turn the tide of battle at any time. It will allow you to pause the action, issue commands to your followers, use abilities, and unleash devastating combos. As you become more powerful, you can start to see the potential in how much fun and hectic things can get. Okay. So I know this is cropped a bit, that's why I'm reading it. It's cropped for video. Okay, that's not bad. I would have liked to see it today. It would have been really nice to see it. Hectic can be good if it's fun. We're also giving the option to use some of your abilities via a shortcut, giving you these different kinds of options in something we thought a lot about and wanted to provide so you can find the play style that best fits you. Okay, so it's a choice. All right, that's it for now. Dive in deeper in the fall into this and all things Dragon Age the Veilguard through the fall. So I don't think fall 2024 was supposed to be the like the, because if fall 24 throughout fall, it's like, okay, so is that just you're gonna reveal something else in the fall and it's not a launch? Before we go, if you haven't seen this yet, we wanted to provide an overview of what we have upcoming. As we've said earlier, we plan to continue revealing more about Dragon Age of the Veilguard and answer your burning questions. However, there'll be some things we have to keep close to the chest as we get closer to launch. Yeah, you should have done that today. Remember to join the custom console giveaway before entries close. I'm gonna join the Discord and set a reminder for our developer Discord Q&A on June 14th. Okay. It does say in fall 2024. That's no. There's no way I'm gonna believe that. No way I'm gonna believe that. Is that it? What about media? It's gonna be delayed for sure. Oh, 100%. Let's see if they have any new pictures. I'm gonna try to change this crop because I cropped it for the video. Is there any way that I could make it? Oh, is that? Oh, okay, that's better. A little, I think. Never mind. I'm gonna have to change the crop. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just gonna get rid of the crop. It's pointless now. Okay. Now we could see the pictures together. The new tarot. No. Where are those? Emmerich's is so good. Ooh. That's cool. I like that. Nice. Okay. Tosh. Oh, is this Rook? Is this Rook as a Canary? Or is this... That's not Tosh. Because Tosh has like a jade colored horn. Nev, Canis, Arning, Emmerich, Davrin, Belara, and that's it. Am I missing? Where are the tarot? Rook as a Canary. So you can choose your race as well. I don't know if they said that on the news. They probably did. I just didn't catch it. Is it in lore? Ah. Ooh. Wait, you said... Oh, these are really cool. Wait, let me move my ugly face. I'm gonna put it up here. These are really nice. Oh, see, look at that. Look at Lucanus. He is poised and pragmatic, but lacks social skills. Excellent. Excellent. We love us some antisocials. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Ooh. Oh, that's where it says Manfred. Okay, right. Places you'll visit. Ravain. Do you guys think we're gonna see Zevran again? Arlathon. Minrathis. See, so okay, there are brighter places, brighter locations. That's good. And more. These are really cool. Ooh. I think my favorite is Lucanus. You know who I hope he's like? I hope he's like, what's his name? Nathaniel? In Awakening? Do you guys remember Nathaniel? I think his name was Nathaniel. Nathaniel, oh god, what was his name? I think he was the son of the guy, oh, what was his name? This was Origins. Like if you played if you were a Ferelden human, noble, Ferelden noble, your family got killed by Nathaniel's father. What's his name? Nathaniel something. How? Yes. Yeah. Oh, that was so cool. And my warden was a Ferelden noble. No, not Logan. Logain? Not Logain. No, Nathaniel. He was son of Logain? No, son of How? And probably my love interest. I know, dude. It's between Lucanus and Emmerich for me. Oh, and if Varric is not romanceable, because if Varric is romanceable, Rendon, that was it. Rendon Howe. Yes. The son of Rendon Howe was Nathaniel Howe. And in Awakening, in the DLC for Dragon Age Origins, Nathaniel becomes part of your party. And it was so juicy. Like, it was the drama was just like, oh, because I was a Ferelden noble, and it was like, your father killed my family. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. But I really loved his character because he was just so broody. You know, Varric's favorite type of people. Broody. Was he the one that yeah, he was locked up. He kind of reminds me of him a little bit. I'm hoping he's more like Nathaniel than like Zevran, because you know that Zevran's kind of the only crow that we really know. So I'm hoping that he's more like that. He's more antisocial. Like, I would love for him to be more antisocial, a bit more broody, a bit more dark, a bit more, you know, not so out there like Zevran, as much as I love Zevran. Emric kind of reminds me of Dorian, but I don't think he's gonna have Dorian's personality. From what we've seen, he kind of seems a bit more, what's the word? Not as colorful as Dorian, because Dorian was like, oh, I'm gonna miss Dorian. Dorian was life, you know, when you saw him. And Emric, I think, is the opposite. Scout Harding. Look at her. She's all grown up and everything. Is this his little baby ward or Griffin? I'm wondering where he got it. It's probably going to be in talking about it in Last Flight. Who's this? Bellara? I think this is oh yeah, Bellara. And then Tosh. I love it. See the characters? The characters look cool. I am intrigued. We better see Dorian and Veilguard. I would love to see. There's no way that he's not going to be in it. There's no way. Because he was a favorite. I would be surprised if we didn't see Dorian. And he's going to be all like, oh, like he looked in at those drawings at the end of Inquisition. Anyways, I'm gonna have to go, you guys. I have to get ready. I have to get Murphy ready because we are going to go to the vet today. He's sleeping, my baby. Because he's got allergies. His skin is acting up. So we gotta go see what we gotta do. Probably get him on allergy medication, which I don't want to do. But we might have to because he's really itchy. Anyways, that was so much fun, you guys. I had a lot of fun today. And yesterday. And I love being back. I don't even know how long. How long have I streamed for? A while. Over, like, what, 2 hours? But I will be, thank you all for all of you watching the gameplay with me. It was so much better watching it with you all. It felt like the good old days. So thank you all for that. I will be doing more of these. So definitely follow me on Twitter, because I think that's the easiest way that I could tell you guys when I will go up. I still don't have like a schedule yet, so I don't know when I'm gonna be doing it. I will be doing more videos, so I think I'm gonna get a lot of like the information that we know and then put it in a video, just to get information out there. So yeah, I'm gonna get to Winter Nights. I'm gonna read that. Maybe I'll talk about that, depending on who's, like, if it has anything to do with the characters. But yeah, I want to make more videos. I do want to do a catch-up video where I talk about, maybe I'll do a stream, I don't know, or maybe I'll make it like a video, a Q&A video of, you know, what you guys want to know. Oh, the 14th, the dev, yeah. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Maybe we could do a stream. I don't know what they're going to do on Discord, whether they're going to go live or they're just going to like answer questions. We'll see. I'll let you guys know on Twitter for sure. But yeah, follow me on Twitter, GamerMD83. That's the easiest way I could get information out to you guys, at least for now, until I figure out schedules, videos, all that. Because right now I'm kind of just like, I just want to talk to you guys, so I just kind of just go live. But I do want to stream Let's Plays again. I want to play Alan Wake 2 on stream. So I probably want to start doing, I definitely want to play Baldur's Gate 3. I've been wanting to play it for a long time, and I'm kind of glad I haven't, because now I could share what I think about it with you guys. So, yeah, I will let you guys know what I do. Definitely, I am back, and it's so good to be back, and thank you all for sticking with me even when I was gone. You all are amazing, so thank you so much for that. All right, everyone, you all stay safe. I'll talk to you guys later.